What's up, y'all? It's your girl Dupre, and I'm back with another video. So in this video I showed you guys how to get this look using only stick products, meaning only products that come in the form of sticks. Okay, I will let you guys know all the products that I used in this video, and if you're interested in how I got this look using literally only stick products for the eyeshadows, for the lips, for the blush, for the bronzer, for the foundation, for the highlight, then just keep on watching. Okay, so first I'm going to moisturize my face, and for that I'm going to use, I bought this little like sample thing from Milk. They all came in this little bag here. So I have like these little baby sticks. So I'm going to first use the cooling water to moisturize my face. I have used some of these products before that you're gonna see. This does literally feel like you're rubbing water on your face. It's really crazy. It literally feels and like leaves your skin wet, which I just think is the most insane thing. I'm going to go in with some clean hands and rub this into my face. This is going to act as my moisturizer. Also, per usual, I'm in the room with my rabbits, so if you hear any sneezing or digging or chewing or whatever, it's my rabbits. Exhibit A. Now I'm gonna go in with my primer. This is the Blur Stick by Revolution Pro. It is so huge and it is so big. I have used this a couple times. It does help to diffuse the look of pores and wrinkles and things like that. So I normally concentrate this right here where my pores are super huge, and then we'll just put some more. Now, just because I'm using sticks, it doesn't mean I'm not going to use other tools to blend them out, like sponges or brushes or anything like that. So it's not like a weird challenge or anything. I put that on my face, and then again I just use my hands to sort of make sure it's even. Okay, so for foundation, I'm going to first go in with the Juvia's Place foundation stick in Manila, which is my normal color. And I'm going to put that mainly on the outskirts of my face. And down here. Here. Going with the same Beauties Place. This is in the color Manila. Now I bought this specifically for this video, and I thought that I got one that was a couple shades lighter, but it looks like I got one that's just like one shade lighter. So it's not, as you can see, it's not that drastic of a difference, but we will go in with another color on top of that. This is just going to act as our base for what we're going to do next. And then to blend that all out, I am just going to go in with my sponge. This is one of the sponges by Morphe. And this is pretty full coverage. I do find that I do like these sticks blended out with a sponge. I don't really care for how it looks with a brush. Okay, and then to really give us more of a highlighted effect, I'm going to go with the Makeup Revolution stick. This is in the color F6. Now, my normal color, what I used before was the F9. I think I'm like a F8 really. But they didn't have that in stock at my job, so I just got the F6 and it's way too light. So we're going to use that sort of as our concealer or like highlight for this today. Now this is my favorite foundation stick, like favorite. But as you can see, this one is more light than my other one. So we're just going to use this as our highlight today. It is super creamy, super blendable. I will say though that you can feel, like I can feel this on my face versus like a regular foundation if you're really layering it on. And I'm gonna drag that on my eyelids as well. I'm going to set my under eyes with some powder. I don't have powder in the form of a stick. For a little bit of bronzer today, we might use two products. I have the Milk Matte Bronzer in my little tiny thing, and I also have this Morphe stick, which is a little bit darker. So I'm going to first go in with Milk because this is more like a bronzer, and then I'm probably going to contour with the Morphe. So this is the universal shade, and then for Morphe, it's the shade Toasted Marshmallow. And this is actually a concealer stick, so if you wanted to go to Morphe, you probably can get one in a lighter shade, and then it would actually be a concealer using for this instead of a foundation like I used. I really do like this stick though. I've used it a couple times and it is really nice. The only thing I don't like about this is that it has a strong crayon smell, and that is just not my favorite. I'm just going to use the side of the sponge and pounce it in. Slightly doing motions like this, drawing it back into the hairline. You're like, oh, I slayed my edges for y'all? Like, she normally does not do that. She did that just for you guys. See how beautiful that is? It just blends right into the skin. If you are lighter than me, it will be a more prominent bronze or contour for you. But I mean, it just looks really nice. Blends into the skin really good. And then we'll kind of use this side to, there we go. And then we're just going to darken it up a really teensy bit with the Morphe one. Just a little bit darker, as you can see. Really give us a little bit of a contour. I'm only going to put that on the cheek area. I'm just going to go in with that. Now we look a little bit more contoured versus bronze. For blush, I have two different blush options. I'm not sure. I've never used this one. This is the one by Milk Makeup. This is the Glow Oil Lip and Cheek Tint or whatever. Glimmer. And oh, I think maybe it's called Glimmer. I don't know. This is how she looks. And some of these are it's like, this is how she looks. Let's swatch her and see. So there she is there, a really strong rosy color. And then you guys, of course, know my favorite one that I always use. This is Colourpop blush sticks, and this is in the color Hooked. I wonder if these are similar in any way. Okay, so Hooked is a little bit more peachy orange, and this one's a little bit more rosy. So let's see. I'm going to use what I always use for this, and this is my Colourpop. This is a dual fiber brush. It's just the F14, and it is a dual fiber brush, and I only use this for my blush. Let's first go in with Hooked, and then if we want to add more color or something, we can go in with the other one. But Hooked is really my favorite. So all I do is put that on my hand, and then I pick it up with my brush, and then I just stamp that on my face. And this one is kind of like, if you're trying to keep it bronzy, maybe I will go in with a little bit of that other blush. Just picking it up with my brush here. And I start from the outside and I work my way in, so it's not so much color right here in my cheeks. I just think that my face looks a lot more chunkier if I have so much concentrated pigment just right here versus out more and then drag it in. All right, so let's go in with just a teensy bit of this other blush. Right away I can tell a difference. I don't know if you can. Right away. And let's do a little bit more on that. It does give you a nice sheen, that blush. Wow, look at that. That's beautiful. It is really a beautiful sheen. It's like you almost just don't need highlighter, but we're gonna do highlighter anyways. Let's move on to the eyes real quick. For eyes, we're gonna use two, maybe 3 products. The first thing we're going to use and go in with is, this is one of the Caviar eye color sticks from Laura Mercier, and this is in the color Amethyst. It's a really pretty mauve color. I have used this a lot. I got this one of my like Sephora favorite kits, and it's really nice. And so I'm going to put that on the outer portions of my eye, the outer and the inner portions, because we're going to do kind of like a halo eye today. And I'm just going to go directly in with this product on the eyelid. One of the reasons why I love these stick things so much, because you can really just get in there. And then most of the time I like to just use my finger on this portion and blend it. It just melts so well with the skin. See how it just blends out so beautifully. And then on the center, I'm going to go in with, this is by Nude Sticks. This is in the shade Copper Foil, and it is their Magnetic Luminous Eye Color Stick. And this is how it looks. It's like one of those ones that you can sharpen. I'm going to put that in the center of my eye. It's a goldy color. I mean, clearly it said copper, so. And it's so crazy. You think these colors wouldn't work well together, and then when you put them together, you're just like, wow. Like, it looks good. And then just to give me a little bit of extra shine on the center, I'm going to take my finger and rub it into this Colourpop highlight. You know what? No, let's use this other one. Let's use the milk one. This is the milk highlight because this is probably too dark for my face. This is the highlighter from Milk. It doesn't say what color. It just says highlighter. And this is how it looks there. I'm just going to take some of that on my finger right there, and let's see how this looks dabbed in the center, just to give us a little bit more of a glow. Do we like that? I think I like that a little bit. Ooh. I think I'm gonna go with a little bit more of my highlighter from Colourpop. This is in You Ain't Know, and this is the Light Sticks. You guys have seen me use this in a couple videos probably by now. Just because this is a little bit lighter. And then for under the eye, I'm going to take some more of the Amethyst by Laura Mercier. And then I'm going to take, this is by BH Cosmetics, part of the Rose Gold kit. It's a slanted puffier brush is perfect for doing this. I'm just going to take this brush and blend this out. And I'm just going to put some more of that You Ain't Even Know in my inner corner for my inner corner highlight. I wish I had a lighter highlight, but I do not. So we just give us that little look that we need. So I do not have a stick for my eyebrows and my eyelashes. So I'm just going to go finish this other eye, put on some lashes, put on my eyebrows, and then we'll come back for highlight and lips. So we got there. For my lashes, I am using the Milk Mascara, and then these lashes are by AOA, and they're just in the style Melissa, in case you guys were interested. They're really tiny, but they just give you enough. I'm not a big fan of the band, but they just give you enough. So somehow I turned pale. It's fine. We're okay. Let's do some highlighter. So I did lightly dust some powder just over here on my chin and on my forehead because it was getting a little too crazy. And so this is what we're working with. So for highlighter today, I'm just gonna go in with my Colourpop light sticks and You Ain't Even Know. This is a really beautiful highlighter. I am gonna be doing probably a video on how I do a super glowy face, and this is one of my key things because this highlighter, as you can tell, isn't super crazy. It just sort of gives you a nice sheen to the face, and it also serves as a great base if you want to use another highlighter on top. And it just gives you a nice little glow, and it blends so nice with just your finger. I'm just rubbing the tip like this, that's what she said, and putting this on my face. And we're gonna do a little bit on the nose area. This is like the most subdued highlight that I will go. Like, this is the least amount of highlight I've ever worn in my whole entire life. This highlighter right here, like, if I'm doing like a no makeup look, or if I'm using my Colourpop Pretty Fresh Tinted Moisturizer, this is the highlighter that I like to go for because it just gives you such a nice sheen, and it blends so beautifully into the skin. Like, do you see that? Do you see how glowy I just got? Get this. It's just not, it's not super light on my skin. It's not super dark. It doesn't give me a cast facing forward, as you can tell. So now for lips, I'm going to first, let's clean off her lips a little bit. I got 3 products, all from Colourpop, and they're just a tints, but I got 2 new shades. So I have, this is the shade Z Boys here, and I don't think any of these are going to go with my look because my look is pretty mauve-y. And then this is the shade Give Me S'more here, some more like a peachy sort of color. And then my shade that's my favorite that I've always used, this is the shade Island Time, and this is the one that I normally use. So what I think I'm going to do today is go on with Give Me S'more on the outside and just put Island Time on the inside, just to give me a little bit of dimension. The other one seemed to be just too peachy for what's going on. And they all smell like juicy fruit. It's so good. I love the smell of these. They're so moisturizing. They're just so good. And then let's just go in with Island Time. In the center. All Alright, so here is the finished look with just using all stick products. I think this is a really nice, effortless look. You could probably just use the all gold if you want to. I do like this mauve color though. I've used it plenty of different ways. I do like this look a lot. I wish I didn't look so pale because of my lighting. If you just thinks. Well, now we look kind of whatever, but now you guys can kind of see what's going on. So real yellow lighting, which is amazing. Super blushed, super fresh look. Obviously this isn't gonna be the most long wearing thing, but I love it. You can always just put a light coat of powder on your face if you want to. I did spray off camera with the Colourpop All-Star face setting spray just because I didn't want anything too dewy on my face. But I do like those milk products and I'll probably be using those a lot more in the future. I am really into stick products, and this video was very long in the making. I've had this idea for months now. It was just a matter of accumulating enough things to make that video. If you have seen in my couple hauls, I have hinted I got this for a special video, and that was for this video. So I'm really excited that I finally could cross this off of my list. Subscribe if you liked this, comment down below, or give me a thumbs up if you did like my full face of stick products. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.